as a society. So we can't call ourselves a true civilized society if we're not taking. Somebody told me a long time ago, it's not the big things that you do for me, but the small things. Everything, yeah. We don't say so.
Okay, like, what about if there's a lot of endangered species out there. What if, like, you take one and then start cloning it so they can multiply or whatever? Would that be bad?
Would that be all through the course of nature?
But they're endangered.
Well, so
but because
dinosaurs walking down.
No. But what I'm saying, no.
True story.
Get it, JoJo.
No, but I'm saying they're endangered because of
what we're doing.
By what we're doing. Their natural habitat's being destroyed. So I'm saying, like, if you were to clone them and then have them kind of isolated till they get to this certain number or whatever.
Like we have habitats all over now, reservations.
Yeah, we have those.
Oh, we have them.
Yeah, we have those now.
Yeah.
But I'm saying if you clone them, I guess I could understand, but at the same time, I just think cloning is just really creepy.
Why?
Because if it starts at cloning animals, we're gonna clone people, and that's somebody that really loves somebody or whatever, and they want them back, so they start.
Anybody ever saw Pet Cemetery?
Hold on, stop for a minute. Yeah. What if you say this right here? What if you can clone your spouse, but take away all the stuff that you didn't like about?
You can
Give me stop a minute, but give them all the stuff that will really compliment and make you love them more.
Then you really didn't love them.
Thank you.
Oh. Then you really didn't love them.
I agree with that.
You didn't love them.
Anybody disagree with that right there?
No. Yeah, I have to agree because I feel that love is really based on being able to deal with what you don't like, than being able to deal with what you do like.
What if there was a possibility you could have cloned yourself? You know what I'm saying? And do the things, because we all have our vices. Each and every one of us has vices, okay? We have something we're trying to overcome. And you're able to do this by way of cloning.
Then you're actually really trying to become God.
Yeah, but, and you know,
not necessarily become God.
Yes. If you're trying to make yourself perfect.
Because you take the vice away instead of going to the wrong state.
Everybody agree with that?
Yeah.
What?
But you know that there's, I don't know if they're doing it now, but there was talk about, like, if a woman gets pregnant or whatever, she can change certain things, like the hair color,
right, doing something with the DNA. Yeah.
So I mean, at first they started out like, okay, if you know that your child's gonna have this particular, I don't know. Down syndrome. Well, you can do something, the doctors can do something, and it can stop that from happening.
But that's still thank God, like Joe said.
I mean, like...
You're not accepting his...
Yeah, but then your child...
Everything can have, excuse me, Joe, but everything can have its own piece of good. But overall, I think it'll become something more destructive if we get this cloning stuff. I mean... Somebody's going to clone the good stuff, but somebody's going to clone a mass murderer. Somebody's going to clone, huh?
But that goes with any and everything. If a city grows, you're going to have more crime coming to that city. It's just a natural way of ordering things. That comes with the bad. The bad goes with the good all the time. You always want to have
right.
Yeah, and then on top of that, about the clothing thing, people say about cocaine that and yes, it has happened, a woman has done it already. But on top of that, it's doctors getting this diet treatment. You know, it's like a vaccination that they're telling people now that is giving sick Down syndrome, that have Down syndrome, where it comes from. They take these vaccinations, doctors treat them, and then say another thing about the cloning animals. I want to get them to take the animals, make habitat in the cloning, and they turn into wild animals, like the pig. You know, they said the pig won't always be tamed. Well, it's something we're feeding that pig. You want to get out in the wild, and it's changed to grow pork.
That's because it has to dig for its food, and that's how it gets those things. But it's
like lichen.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of lichen?
Sounds familiar.
A tiger and a tiger and another animal. It was a tiger and a lion.
I thought it was a lion and a cheetah.
Yeah, lion and a cheetah. That's what a lion is. And they, they mix their DNA. But don't really what we can do.
I wish I could clone I wish I could clone Malcolm X. I wish I could clone man, you know what I'm saying? I wish I could clone another Mother Teresa.
Well, see,
I wish I
yeah.
could clone another John Lennon. You know what I'm saying? I think that we need to. I wish we could clone another Einstein.
And then what will happen? Then what will happen to uniqueness? Where will uniqueness go? How can anybody be original?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Talk about
Individualism.
We're going to talk about originality for a moment. We live in a day and age where everything is assembly line. You know what I'm saying? People are told what to dress. They buy their magazines. They look at that right there and try to emulate that. What's on TV, the most popular stuff, advertising dollars is pushing the newest concept of products on the supermarket shelves, that we buy that. If you don't, you make you feel guilty. Everybody got to have the blackberry, blueberry, and all kinds of berries. You know what I'm saying? We cloned ourselves in reality because we're trying to emulate something that we truly are not. There's no true individuality going on anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because most people fear what they don't understand. Nikolai Machiavelli said this right here. He said, that's one of Pop's favorites. He said that few people know who you are, and the few that do don't dare go against the majority. You know what that means? The more your individuality flourishes, if the crowd doesn't agree, you will find yourself alone. And most people don't want to be alone. But although I feel that most people do need to be alone so they can learn to truly grow. Hey, what are you going to say?
Some point to point that's true, and some point to point it's not. There's a lot of kids I see nowadays are reaching out and doing things that they never done before. Okay, I'm a person who labeled with a disability. Okay? A lot of people here are people who label with disability.
No.
But people say, can we work? Can we do this? Can we do that? Can we learn technology? Sure we can. Do I follow the trends that people follow now? No. But that's the thing, I'll be back in the weekend, popping out more babies with my friends, and going to clubs with them on the weekend, and
so you find yourself to be an exception to the rule, right?
Yeah, of course.
You're an exception to the rule.
Of course, I have a lot of friends who do not talk to me and do not want to be around me.
Because you changed.
Yeah.
But you're an
No,
exception.
but I haven't changed. But I've always been a exception.
We talked about this a couple of weeks back when we were thinking about, are we truly products of our environment? Are we truly products of our environment? Sure you are. You're forever affected by that right there. And you take it with you. But how do you take those experiences and move on is your decision. Up to each and every one of the individuals.
Well, for short period of time, that's why our habits are home. Really focus on what's really important of their part. We can't take nothing else.
Well, Stevie Wonder said this right here. Most people feel they
I like that. I like that one. Yeah, I like that
statement. They don't
statement.
appreciate what they've got. They want more. Greed. That's what society.
To my brother,
True.
I was talking about it yesterday with you, Mike. We were talking, and I was telling how most of my friends are dead or in prison because I came from North New Jersey. All right, then. So most of my people in the ground, you know what I'm saying? Are they doing life sentences for the most part? You know what I'm saying? And I love them, you know what I'm saying? And even though they were my because they had their vices also, and nobody understands the circumstances that made them be who they were. And sure enough, they did have choices, but they were children. And it became a learned behavior. They never learned to unlearn themselves of the traits that they inherit. So it becomes habits forming second nature, like a DJ. After a while, it just kicks in, and that's who they were. You know what I'm saying? But to truly break away from that environment is to make you an exception. Your father's an alcohol, for instance, you know what I'm saying? When you break away from that cycle, you're an exception, especially if you had a long history of it. The key thing is to move forward. Most people don't know how to move forward because nobody sticks around long enough to show them how. They used to come into their lives for short periods of time and they disappear. Just like social workers do. As soon as they establish a bond with this person or whatever, they have no long-lasting relationship. It's suppose someone living in a project and after a while of seeing other people move from project to project, they continue to do the same thing, still surrounded by the lottery machines and the liquor stores, you know what I'm saying, and that kind of thing. It's a learned behavior. We never learn to unlearn the traits that we inherit, you know? Huh?